Good day. Rule 36. Signals to attract attention. How you gonna attract? How you gonna attract? Okay. How you gonna attract attention? You must do something which is quite different. You want to attract attention of that lady, you must do something that is different. Not common. Call it uncommon valor. Uncommon thing. So this is rule 36. After all that you have done, you follow the rules, you follow the signaling, the whistle, the flashes, still, the one that you would like to attract never bother to talk, to look at you, then there is what we call signals to attract attention. Okay. What are the signals to attract attention as per Rule 36? Okay. First, I like to say that normally in a vessel, we are equipped with this different kind of lights. These lights, what we call searchlight. So there are also Aldis lamp. So there are things that we can do to attract attention. If necessary to attract attention of another vessel, any vessel will make light or sound signals that cannot be mistaken, meaning for any signal authorized elsewhere in the rule, meaning nowhere to found signal. When we direct the beam over searchlight, this searchlight, I have to move this searchlight, maybe hold this one and direct beam, okay, over searchlight in the direction of the danger to attract attention in such a way as not to embarrass any vessel. Any light to attract the attention of another vessel shall be such that it cannot be mistaken for any aid of navigation. Okay, you make it sure, it is very clear that the other vessel will say, oh, it's just a lighthouse. No, I am a vessel and you are running into a collision with me. That signal must be able to attract that attention. For the purpose of this rule, the use of high-intensity, intermittent, or revolving lights such as strobe lights shall be avoided. No strobe lights, no laser lights. The China naval ships use laser lights against our merchant vessels and our even airplanes. No, not like that. The rules stipulate Rule 36 of Colregs. Okay? So, let's move on. Rule 37 and 38, you know, Rule 37 and 38, they are highly connected with our annexes, which I will discuss in a different tutorial in details. 37, also on 38. But nevertheless, let me read the rules. 37. When a vessel in distress requires assistance, she shall use or exhibit the signal described in Annex 4 of this regulation. It calls for the usage and utilizations of Annex 4 of these rules, which I will discuss later. How about Rule 38? Okay. Rule 38 is any vessel or class of vessel, provided that she complies with the requirements of international regulation for preventing collisions at sea of 1960, the keel of which laid, which is corresponding state of construction before entry force may be exempted from compliance therewith as follows. Okay, this is about exemptions. The installation of lights range prescribed in Rule 22 until 4 years after the date of entry, not force of this regulation. Okay, these are exemption. The installation of lights with color specification as prescribed in Section 7 of Annex 1 to this regulation until 4 years after the date of entry force of regulation. Meaning, the rules stipulate some certain exemption based on the installation dates. And this is based, based also in the entry force or the acceptance of this regulation. The repositioning as a result of conversion from imperial to metrics, RODIEN measurements are permanent exemptions. Okay, meaning these are permanent exemption if this is a result the repositioning because of the imperial to metric units. The repositioning of masthead lights on vessel of less than 150 meters and then resulting from prescription of section 3 alpha of annex 1, which we will discuss later. The repositioning of masthead lights on vessel of 150 meters or more in length resulting from prescription. Okay, so the repositioning must resulting to section B. These are all repositioning and these are all exemptions. Fellow mariner, I am now enjoying near the end of my tunnel, but still I have still 4 annexes and details to discuss. I have finished and completed to discuss to you the whole Colregs regulation from regulation 1 to regulation 38, but I will not discuss the other compliance and verification. So technically, for the purpose of mariners, I have discussed the Colregs in details. Rule number 1 until the last rule, Rule 38. The annexes, well, it's not part of the rule, but there are technical descriptions I will also discuss for the purpose of discussion. But let me relax for a while. It's 41 rules, 38 rules to be exact. Let me enjoy the scenery of icy world, and let me enjoy for a few seconds. Happy sailing and God bless. RODIENPACATV.